Hey, what's happening? What's going on? It is Matthew, and we are here for a Bitcoin technical analysis. Hasn't happened in a while, but we are gonna get after it because Bitcoin's been having some crazy moves lately. This channel started with crypto, and it's good every now and then to do a quick video on it. So today we're going to be talking about kind of what's in store and some potential plays that you could be doing with the asset, right? So a couple years ago, Bitcoin had its historic run. Since then, Bitcoin also found serious lows, and lately has been pumping a little bit, right? So we kind of had this inverse head and shoulders down here, bouncing in between our fib lines and springing off of it. I had to downgrade to the free version because I'm a novice, right? Now I get ads. So anyways, these green lines are my magic fibs. If you've followed me at all, you know a little bit about them. But it's pretty interesting to see how price reacts to them, right? So this is the past year of price action on the daily chart, going from lows, exploding off the lows, and then kind of trailing down. Right now what we're seeing is, while this is a technical uptrend, right, uptrend, but then we started painting lower highs and lower lows, lower high, lower lows, sprung off of this, and we are still in a lower low scenario. We need to break that 10K range. Also testing resistance right here, right? Getting into this wicking action. This 9K range is a nice little resistance, meaning that the price is going to have a hard time going through it. And we'll see what happens with this. But as of right now, we are again painting lower highs, meaning that the trend is still down. Shorts are still favorable. But on an intraday perspective, meaning within today, you can see that we jumped up a lot. I think it's about 8%. There it is, 9% or whatever. So let's jump into the intraday play to see kind of how we could have handled it, right? Again, we know that on a long-term perspective, the trend is still down. Does that mean that we need to always play a downtrend? No. We can actually play an uptrend, right? So this is today's trading. You can see here a lot of good movement coming down and testing this support right here several times. Great long entries. It's funny how it lines up with this fib level as well. But yeah, testing support, bouncing off of support, and then we get some big bounces off of support still. Before we get there, you can see we're kind of trailing, testing support and resistance here as well. If you are unfamiliar with support and resistance, it is a very key concept in day trading and market analysis. It means that resistance is the point where the price does not go up anymore. It's resisting going up higher, and support would be the opposite, meaning price is getting supported at a level. You can see multiple bounces here, right? So as you look at a chart, you'll actually see, like on my screen right now, there are points where the price hits it several times coming from below it and from on top of it. This is a great example. We hit it, we hit it, we hit it, we hit it, we hit it again, and then all of a sudden price gets above it, and then it starts holding above it, right? And that's what leads into this massive move up. You can also see that volume increase exponentially, and yeah, just overall fun day to trade Bitcoin if you were doing that. Something to consider, and again, this is just me kind of talking here, but from a risk management perspective, even though the trend is down, right, the long-term trend is down, it is not always favorable to take shorts. This is a great example, right? So right here, we're seeing that we are making, so off of this support bounce, we make a new high. We get a higher low than this previous bounce, we make another high, higher low, higher high. And you don't want to be shorting all of this, right? So Bitcoin does a thing where it'll pump and it pumps hard. It's not always best to fade a move. Fading meaning to go against the trend. Again, the long-term trend is down, the short-term trend is up. So what do, right? Typically, what I would do is I would play the short-term trend and just be very, very careful and like get in and out as fast as I can. And I would look at my long-term chart and I would see where do I actually start like super carrying, right? And as I mentioned before, I would start really carrying around 9,000. Like this entire range is super important because we want to see a higher high. But right at 9,000, we see all this congestion right here, right? And so this is going to be a resistance. So I'll be taking longs all the way up until we start getting really close to that resistance, which we already are. And then I would really lay on the brakes and stop taking more long positions because the odds of us getting a little pullback coming into these higher time frame resistances are super high, right? So that is the big trading tip of the day to not do. You don't want to long into these high time frame resistances. The key is to, if you're going to go short-term trading, scalping, be in and out as fast as you can. On the long-term day, keep in mind that as you're taking these tiny scalps, don't get caught up and all of a sudden you're opening a long with a big position because you're feeling confident because you were winning all of this way up, and all of a sudden you take another long right into resistance and then you get wrecked because Bitcoin will drop in a heartbeat, right? So then one thing we all know. So anyways, I hope this video was helpful to you, and check out all the links down below. I will try and be doing more of these. Super excited about just life. So I hope you have a great rest of the day. I will talk to you later. Peace.